say it. This is what I personally think. These are the messages that were given to me by these ETs. Direct messages. I wish I could take myself and put them into each person just for like 5 seconds. Plop back out again. Because man, I'm telling you, we'd be on fire if we did that. So I'm working on a lot of different projects. And I want to also say thank you to everyone for assisting me, because if I wasn't assisted, I wouldn't be able to be here right now. And from my car accident, I don't know how I would have gotten home and gotten the care that I needed when I was here. My friend who was with me in the car accident is fine. He had a bit of whiplash. He's got a few issues with his back and neck still, and he's still in recovery as well. But he is feverishly helping me to get this new website going and do a number of different things. So I just want to say thank you to everybody for everything. And I don't know, I have no idea how much time I have left, but I want to know if any of you have a question.
We will wait for the mic. Stand up.
First, what is the name of your website?
Oh, the new website is coming up. He's working on it right now. Is bluestarprophecy.com.
Okay. I'm sorry. One more question. You spoke briefly about the Mayans. It is my understanding, or at least according to Melchizedek,
You have to use the mic.
Yeah, you have to use the mic.
We're recording this, so if anybody who talks, please use the mic.
Well, apparently Drupal Melchizedek claims that he's been chosen by one of the senior Mayans as a spokesperson for them. And I'm wondering, basically, if you have any comment regarding some of the stuff that he's been talking about lately. If you have any knowledge of it, I'm sorry.
I have great respect for all Indigenous people, and the people that are coming forward. Drumbelow has been chosen by the Mayan Council to come forward and speak, and that's their business. That's what they are doing right now. And the Mayan Council did in fact receive messages, and I know this for a fact, to come forward. I have great respect for everyone in South America, including the individuals from the Mayan Council that he is dealing with. However, if you hear the Mayan Council, or if you hear Drumbelow, and I'm sorry, I'm going to be in some hot water over this, I'm sure, talk about other tribes, I'm not going to say that what he's saying isn't correct. What I'm going to say is use your discretion, because the Mayans themselves are speaking on behalf of other tribes, and I know that these things are not correct. And I have to be careful as to how I deal with that. But it is a very big issue right now. Know this also, that there are many councils, from what I understand, of the Mayans. And that I have only heard the voice of one man so far, myself personally. And I don't need to be running around talking to all these Indigenous people, boosting myself up. You know, for myself. I don't need that acknowledgement. What I need to know is that they're willing to come together without ego, and again, without ego. So if you speak, sorry, let's look at you for a second. If you're speaking for yourself. If I'm speaking for myself. If the Mayans are speaking, I ask the Mayans to be respectful and speak for themselves. That is what I ask for from the Mayans or from any tribe. No, this is not about one. This is not about the individual, whether it is an individual collective or an individual self. This is about unity and the humanity and the heart of all of man. So this issue for me has been, this issue for me has been extremely challenging. Now, something in this also, I made a comment that someone from South America was doing black magic on me, and I know that they were. This was not, because people have asked me about this. They said, was it George Green? I'm like, no, it wasn't George Green. Yeah, can you see him with the little, yeah? I don't think so. So it was not George Green, and it was not the Mayans. So I'll just leave it at that. But it was someone that I know is doing it. The point in that is, yes, just be cautious.
What was the article that you were asked to create, if you can tell us, and what will its purpose be, and when do you think the Great Gathering will be?
The piece itself I cannot talk to you about in detail at this time. It will come forward at a later date. The Great Gathering is in the process of being, it's always been in the process of being made through networking, through talking to people, and through laying foundations. Do I know when it will be? No, but I'm going to pray, and I ask you all to pray that it will happen as quickly as possible. You'll all know, believe me.
You've probably been asked this question before, but why, in your opinion, did they choose you to contact, and do they want more people to be contacted, or do they want more people to continually actively spread this message?
Daryl. Yes. Why was it that I was, quote, chosen? Am I special? No. What I was is, I'm an individual. I'm at least in part, a human being. Probably more than ET, but I do have some, I believe I have ET DNA in me. My family lineage will go all the way back to the beginning of human life and the creation of these bodies. This is one of the reasons why certain families will have ET contacts from generation to generation. So it's not the individual, it's whether or not the physical body is strong enough to be able to withstand the higher vibrational frequency of what it is that's coming through. So did that answer it a little bit? Daryl?
Everyone in this audience, I want to know, I would like you to know, I am a Hopi. I am from the far mesas that Miriam has come to visit us, to bring her message. We appreciate her visit. She brings in a message that will help us and other individuals on this earth, in this community. We're trying to develop a good rap with her, and we appreciate the information she brings.
Thank you.
And we're hoping to work together, share what we can with her, accept what she brings to us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Quickly.
I want to thank you for bringing your story forward, your great story forward. And in your book, you mentioned the appearance of a second son. And I was wondering if you could briefly comment on that symbol as it relates to the gathering.
I was told that a star would appear in the sky for all of man to see. Nothing or no one would be able to hide its presence from the world, and it would be a sign to the people that the end was near. I believe, not any other group, I believe that the comet Holmes in last year was the appearance of this blue star. For a number of reasons, I do believe that it was the blue star that appeared, and that there will be other signs coming to us. And so when I know these signs, I will let you know. What it means is that we're in a window, a time of choice, and we have very limited, or sorry, I shouldn't say limited, we have a number of years, not months, but years before these great changes take place, if they do, because humanity has the ability to change any of these cataclysms that might take place. I have time for one more quick question.
Yes, could you go into about meditation, like how would one go about meditating?
Okay, meditation, I think that what the real question that you're trying to ask me, and you can just nod if that's correct, is how do you contact these ETs?